So under exam questions, I have picked this question here. So this question is of 2021, and the question is the diagram below is a speed time graph of a moving car. So it continues by saying the car decelerates uniformly from a speed of 24 meters per second to a speed of v meters per second, meaning from this point here up to this point, the speed here is 24 meters per second, and this speed here, it is v seconds in 3 seconds. So the seconds, as we said, the minutes or the time is always represented by the x-axis. So the time is 3 seconds. It then moves at a uniform speed, meaning the constant speed, for 10 seconds. So we agree from 3 to 13 is 10, because 13 minus 3, the answer is 10. So for 10 seconds, and finally decelerates at -3 meters per second squared until it comes to rest after t seconds, until it reaches here at 3 seconds, at t seconds, and not 3 seconds. Now the questions are as follows. Question number 1 is find the speed v if the deceleration in the first 3 seconds was -2 meters per second. Find the deceleration there. So we are finding the deceleration where we have said deceleration. Okay, we have said deceleration is the same as acceleration. So I'm going to say the final velocity minus our initial velocity over time taken. So our deceleration, we have been given that it is -2. So to be -2 is equal to, what is our final velocity? It is from here up to here, which is the same as from there 24 up to v. So our final velocity is the v itself, which is minus the initial is 24. Then the time taken is 3. So now we cross multiply so that we make v become the subject of the formula, or we find the value of b. So we say -2 multiplied by 3, we are going to have -6, which is equal to 1 multiplied by v minus 24. The answer, it is the same thing, because anything multiplied by 1, it is the same thing itself. So we are going to have v minus 24. So now group like terms together by making v the subject of the formula. So we are going to have -6 plus 24 is equal to v. Now when we reach here, we will now say -6 plus 24. So for the sake of mathematics and for the sake of integers, I will say when you have two numbers with different signs, you get the sign of the bigger number, then you subtract the 2. So 6 and 24, 24 is the bigger number. So we are going to say the sign of the bigger number is positive. So get positive, then we subtract. What is 24 minus 6? We find that our answer will be 18. So 18 is equal to v. So therefore we are going to say 18 meters per second is the value of v. The value of v we have just found there is 18 meters per second. So this question has been answered. Now we go to the next question. What will be the next question, and what will be the answer for the next question? Mind you, just by answering this one, you get your 2 marks. Mind you, our final exam, after some questions there in paper 1, you find that at the end there it will be written question number 1. We are going to have V, or they will say V is equal to, then they say 2 marks. So after you work it out in the given space there, don't forget to write your final answer where it's supposed to be written, only the answer space. So like the way I've written it like that, then the 2 marks will be awarded to you. So let's go to the next question, question number B. And as usual, please pause this one and find and copy the answer which we have just written there before you go to question number B. Question number B is, find the distance covered in the first 13 seconds. So we are finding the distance covered in the first 13 seconds. We have something like this. Then we have something like this. So we are going to find the area of this part here. Then we also find the area for this part here. So this one we have a 3, this one we have a 13. This one we are just from finding it, we have found that our answer is 18 there. Then this one is 24. So to find the area of this, we are going to say the area of this part, which I will name as part A. Then this one here I will name it as part B. I don't know if it's visible. Yes, it is visible. So we are going to say the area of the first part, which is the triangle, we're going to say A, B, H. Then plus this area here, it is LH. So we're going to say area. We are finding the distance. Remember from the previous video, we are saying how the way distance is found when you are dealing with the speed time graph. It is the same as finding the area of that shape formed between 2 points. So we are going to have 1/2 multiply. What is our base? Our base is from here up to here, which is the same as from here up to 3. And the answer there we have is 3 multiplied by the height. The height is from there up to 24. So meaning 24 minus 18, we have 6. So we're going to have 6 plus, what is our area for this? This is a rectangle, meaning our base is 10 and our height is 18. Why 10? Because 13 minus 3 is 10. So the 18 is from 0 up to here, which is the same as from here up to here, same as from here, which is the height. So we're going to have now this one into this is 1, this one it goes 3. So we're going to have 9 plus this one is 180. So the area it will be 189 meters. So therefore the distance is equal to 189 meters. This is the answer for the distance. Having found the distance, now we can go to question number C. Mind you, as usual, you find on the answer space there is question number B, where we are going to be told to say distance, certainly for the distance, is equal to, or they do this, full colon, then they put this one and give you 2 marks. Please write your answer here as 189 meters, then you get your 2 marks. You write your answer there and you'll be awarded your 2 marks. We go to the next question, which is question number C. As usual, you pause and you copy this one before you go to question number C. So now we find the value of t. We find the value of t. So the value of t can be found The value of t, it is the time taken. The value of t, it is the time taken. So this means that we are going to use the issue of, I'm sure we have something like this, then we have something like this, then we have, this one continues, then we have our t there. And this part here is 13. Then this part here is v, of which v we found that it is 18. So we are going to use the formula for deceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity over time taken. Now we move. What is our deceleration for the last t seconds? We have been told that the deceleration is -3 meters per second squared. So we are going to have -3 meters per second squared is equal to our final velocity. It is this part here, which is 0 minus 18, then over the time taken from 13 to t. It is the same as saying t minus 13. T minus 13. So we move on by saying now we cross multiply. This one need to be over 1. Mind you, these things we'll deal with them later. The units, we'll look at them later. So if we cross multiply there, we are going to have -3 multiplied by, okay, I'll put a t minus 13 is equal to 1 multiplied by everything. It will be -18. It will be negative. So now we expand this one. We are going to have -3t plus 39, which will be equal to -18. Now we group like terms. We are going to have -3t is equal to -18 minus 39. So we are going to have -3t is equal to, if we add these, we are going to have, I'm sure we know, when the signs are the same, you add the same, when the signs are the same, you add the two numbers, then you maintain or you keep the sign. So we are going to have negative, when you add 8 plus 9, it is 7, 17, remainder 1. 1 plus 3, it will be 4, plus that remainder 1, it will be 5. So we are going to have -3t is equal to -57 over -3, even this other side -3, so that we get rid of the 3, so that we make t the subject of the formula. Now, this one into this, what will be the answer? We find that the answer is, okay, 3 negative divided by negative is positive. 3 into 5, it goes 1. Remainder 2. 3 into 27, it goes 9. So our value of t will be 19. Our value of t will be 19. So 19 is the answer for the value of t. Thank you so much. We end here. Let's look at other exam questions. Thank you.